Greetings, my name is Henry Bradley. I am the Executive Vice President of the North Carolina Federation of NARFE. We welcome you to our first annual meeting award ceremony via GoToWebinar. Now, NCNARFE presents the 64th Annual Meeting 2020 Awards Presentation. We will include NARFPAC Awards, Membership Awards, Alzheimer Awards, Lyle V. Storch Memorial Awards, Charles R. Patton Good Egg Awards, Thomas N. Hobgood Award for Legislative Advocacy, and the President's Award. And now, here are the 2019 NARFPAC Awards. The 2019 NARFPAC Highest Per Capita Award goes to Wilkes, Chapter 0979. Congratulations. The 2019 NARFPAC Second Highest Per Capita Award goes to Havelock Cherry Point, Chapter 2211. Congratulations. The next award is the NARFPAC 2019 Top Contributor Award. This goes to the chapter with the most contributions, and the winner is Raleigh, Chapter 0192. Congratulations. And now, it is my pleasure to announce the 2019 NCNARFE Membership Awards. The 2019 NCNARFE Membership Top Recruiter. And the winner is Carolyn London, Durham Chapter 0566. Carolyn London joined NARFE in 2002 while still a current employee. She became a life member in 2003. She has been Durham Chapter President since 2004 and has held that position except for 2 years. Since 2004, Carolyn has also served as the Membership Chair and won the Federation Membership and Retention Awards in 2004, 2011, and 2014. Carolyn began her work at the Federation level in 2010 as the Public Relations Officer. She served as the Federation National and State Legislative Officer in 2011 and 12. She was also elected and served as the Secretary in 2013. She currently serves as the CDL for the 1st U.S. Congressional District. Carolyn has formed a very strong partnership with the Director of the Blue Cross Blue Shield Federal Employee Program and her consultants. They have helped NARFE gain access to health fairs and current federal employees. Chapters in North Carolina participated in 17 health fairs in 2018 and 14 in 2019. In 2018, Carolyn was one of the top recruiters in the United States and was awarded a plaque at the National Convention in Jacksonville, Florida. For the past 2 years, Carolyn has been the top recruiter for the North Carolina Federation. This year, Carolyn recruited more people by herself than all the other recruiters combined. Congratulations to Carolyn. Next, recognition goes to the NCNARFE 2019 Member Recruiters. Each person listed has recruited a new member. Gwen Austin, Charlotte, Marie Feith, Wilmington, Gail Crowley, Durham, Clyde Hasty, Durham, Dave Phillips, Salisbury, Linda Hughes, New Bern, Dave Parker, Wayne County, Goldsboro, Patricia Pilcher, Pitt County, Greenville. And last but not least, Evelyn Ellis, Johnson County, and Henry Bratley, Pearl S. Wright, Chapel Hill. We hope to see you here next year. It is now my pleasure to announce the chapters who won the NCNARF 2019 Alzheimer's Awards. The 2019 Alzheimer's Award for highest per capita goes to Stanley County, Chapter 2316. Congratulations. Our next award goes to the 2019 Alzheimer's Highest Total Contributions. And the winner is Durham, Chapter 0566. Congratulations to you all. Our next award is the 2019 Lyle V. Storch Memorial Award. Lyle V. Storch, who lived in Durham, North Carolina, was an ardent member of the National Active and Retired Federal Employees Association, also known as NARFE, and worked tirelessly at all levels of government, city, county, state, for those issues he felt strongly about. Yet, only a few knew of his efforts outside of his family, friends, and associates. He worked effectively both behind the scenes and on the stage. A few examples noted below outline how he made a difference in his community, area, state, and other organizations he served along with NARFE. The city of Durham was fortunate to have him as a citizen as well as serving its citizens. He was a member of the Council for Senior Citizens, taught defensive driving for AARP, and worked to establish the Center for Seniors in Durham. He served on many boards and committees in and around the Research Triangle area and North Carolina, including the Triangle J Council of Government's Aging Advisory Committee and the State Attorney General's Senior Fraud Task Force. As a young man, he served his nation through military service, first serving in the Army during the Berlin airlift and then transferring to the Air Force. His military experience led to a civilian career with the Federal Aviation Administration. His passion for fairness and openness in government put him at the center of the Bailey Settlement Action. He worked tirelessly, lobbying the state legislature and generating grassroots support for his tax equality. Eventually, the court-directed settlement returned illegally collected state income taxes on the annuities of many retired federal employees in North Carolina. His service to NARFE included acting as Durham's chapter president, NC Federation of Chapters Executive Vice President and President. More than anything else, Lyle Storch's consistent work on behalf of state, local, and organizational issues and concerns confirmed his commitment and also reinforced his can-do and will-do attitude that is so necessary to getting things accomplished. While no formal criteria exists for selecting a candidate from among the nominees for this award, the nomination form uses the example set by Lyle V. Storch as a guide in the selection process. Service to NARFE and the members' local community will be considered in the selection process. And the winner of the 2019 Lyle V. Storch Memorial Award is Robert Allen. Robert Allen lives in Roxborough, North Carolina, and is a very active and dedicated member of NARFE. He works avidly at all levels of government, city, county, and state for issues that affect all seniors. The few examples noted below outline how active he is in making a difference in his community, area, state, and other organizations he serves along with NARFE. Pearson County is fortunate to have him as a citizen as well as serving its citizens. He is a past master of the Pearson County Masonic Lodge. All proceeds of their fundraiser, the Fish Fry, go to the Masonic Home for Children in Oxford. He is currently president of the Rotary Club of Roxborough. They distribute over $25,000 a year from their paper sales fundraiser to mostly local charities. For example, they support Backpack Pals of Person County, the Christian Help Center. In addition, they support the Shop with a Cop event put on by the Roxborough Police Department, among dozens of other charities. They also provide college scholarships to local high school students. Mr. Allen is a member of the Friends of Person County Library and a member of the Person County Museum of History. He is on the Board of Trustees of the Long Memorial United Methodist Church. He delivers Meals on Wheels to local senior citizens, and he is on the Person County Senior Advisory Council. One example of his Get It Done philosophy was found when it was mentioned at a local chapter meeting. Concerns about a safety issue at the local senior center. The next week, the matter had been taken care of because of Robert's caring, concern, and action. Mr. Allen served his nation through military service in the U.S. Army from 1972 to 1975. He then worked for the Defense Department until his retirement in 2010. Robert Allen has served National NARFE as the chair of the Bylaws Committee and as a delegate to the National Conference. He was Region X member of the 2014 National Bylaws Committee. He served the North Carolina Federation as Federation President, Executive Vice President, Membership Committee Chair, Area 4 Vice President, Federation Public Relations Officer, Member Board Website Committee, Member 4th Branch, Member Federal Retiree Task Force. He served as Area 4 member and chair of the Federation Legislative Committee. He is also the editor of the Beacon. Mr. Allen joined the Person Caswell Chapter 2295 in December 2010. He served as president from 2012 to the present. Under his direction, the Federation revised its bylaws to accommodate optional chapter membership and one member, one vote. North Carolina was the first to do so. Also, under his direction, we instituted new Federation voting procedures as mandated by our new bylaws. Finally, under his direction and creation, we established a Federation strategic plan for the next 3 years to guide us. Robert Allen is dedicated, as shown by his consistent work on behalf of state, local, and organizational issues and concerns. Congratulations, Robert Allen, on winning the 2019 Lyle V. Storch Memorial Award. Next, it is my privilege to present the winners of the Charles R. Patton Good Egg Award. The purpose of this award is to recognize NARFE members who have made significant and sustaining contributions to the Federation, chapters, and its members. Recognition will be in the form of a Good Egg Award plaque. Plaques will be presented at the annual Federation meeting. The award is given to nominee or nominees who are judged by the committee to have made the most outstanding contributions in support of NARFE's goals and objectives. Criteria for selection will be based on achievements and contributions that go beyond general expectations and reflect quality, excellence, and innovation, and make significant contributions to some aspect of NARFE's mission. The criteria for judging are the impact and significance of the contribution to NARFE, whether at the chapter, area, or federation level, the planning and or strategy efforts involved in the projects or programs, description of the execution or delivery of the program or project and the extent of the involvement of others, description of the publicity or public relations generated by the program or project, or lastly, positive recognition and or expressed appreciation of the program or project by others. This year we have 2 winners, and the first winner is Federation President Tom Jennings. Tom Jennings' experience as Federation President, Executive Vice President, Membership Coordinator, Area Vice President and Chapter President have given him the knowledge and leadership skills to help us face our many challenges and opportunities. He discerned and acted upon the Federation's needs to continually assess our mission priorities and how to achieve them. He controlled costs through holding 2 board meetings electronically, reducing Federation operational costs by over $7,000 per year. He implemented the merging of Areas 1 and 2. He reduced expenditures for the beacon by sending electronically to all who have made email addresses available. Tom recognized the need to continue reviewing our structure with an eye to the strengthening of our CDL and SL programs and reviewing and updating our current strategic plan. He was also committed to involving and supporting our national-only members. In addition to his Federation roles, Tom was Secretary of the Wilmington Chapter 337 from 2005 through 2009 and has served as Chapter President from 2009 to the present time. As Chapter President, Tom reactivated the Chapter Executive Board, recruited and maintained an effective leadership team, and implemented interesting monthly programs, with a current attendance of 20 to 25 plus members per month. Tom served as the CDL for the 7th District, meeting annually with the representative and/or district staff. He recruited his successor and arranged for him to attend LegCon 19 with chapter and federation support. When Tom retired in 2002, he immediately sought out volunteer opportunities in the field of aging services, since this was a primary interest for him during his VA career. Tom started out with the new Hanover County Senior Resource Center. They only had 1 social worker for the home delivery meals program, and she was undergoing a serious illness. Tom works 2 days per week, completing assessments of new and existing clients as a volunteer social worker. Congratulations, Tom, on winning the Charles R. Patton Good Egg Award for 2019. And now it's my pleasure to announce the second person awarded the 2019 Charles R. Patton Good Egg Award. And the winner is Bobby Williams from the Charlotte Chapter. Bobby Williams was nominated by Charles Talley and Bill Austin, who are both past presidents of Charlotte Chapter 105. The nomination states, I, Charles Talley, met Bobby in 2015 at the first NARF meeting that I ever attended. She impressed me with her calm demeanor and her ability to bring members to a sound conclusion favorable to the best interests of NARF. Since joining our chapter in 2015, she accepted the duties of chapter secretary, a position she excelled in until her election as president of Chapter 105 in December 2019. She is off to a fast start as president. Her first meeting attracted one of the best crowds that we've seen in some time. Bobby has had many ideas on how to increase our chapter revenue. She has also managed to have our monthly meeting placed in the local newspaper and announced on our local television programs. She worked with other chapter members to find ways to develop outside funding for our chapter and for the Alzheimer's program. She has also been instrumental in encouraging members to participate in the NC Federation Dues Withholding Incentive Program. Bobby has joyfully taken on the responsibilities involved with planning and executing the Chapter 105 annual holiday party, which is a highlight for our members. She volunteers her time and experience without complaint. I wish we had 100 like her. Bobby faithfully attends the North Carolina Federation Conference and volunteers for conference committee responsibility. Her willingness to drive meant other members could attend the annual meeting. Her copious notes are then shared with chapter members who are unable to attend. It is without reservation that we recommend Bobby Williams for the Good Egg Award 2019. Congratulations, Bobby, on winning a 2019 Charles R. Patton Good Egg Award. It is now my pleasure to tell you about the Thomas N. Hobgood Award for Legislative Advocacy and to announce the winner. The award is in memory of Thomas N. Hobgood, known as Mr. NARF by many for his tireless advocacy of NCNARF. Tom, who lived in Raleigh and taught for many years at NC State University, worked at all levels of the North Carolina Federation, from membership to dealing with the members of Congress to advance the goals of NARF. He served as president of the NC Federation and the Raleigh chapter. Tom earned both the Charles R. Patton Good Egg Award and the Lyle V. Storch Memorial Award. He also was a member of the Fourth Branch, a coalition of groups across North Carolina that advocates for extending the Bailey/Patton/Emory settlement for all government employees. This award will be given annually at the Federation annual meeting for outstanding contributions in legislative advocacy. This award was created and was first awarded in May 2018. The criteria for judging are leadership in advocacy at state, federal, and chapter levels, ability to recruit and include others to participate in advocacy, integrate an array of advocacy elements, mobilize communities to support NARF's goals, develop petitions and/or writing campaigns online or on paper, participate in non-confrontational appropriate rallies and marches, meet with congressmen and senators. Also, knowledge of legislative issues important to NARF, and the ability to communicate the issues both within and outside of NARF. And the winner is Charles Talley. Charles Talley has served Chapter 105 for 5 years, coming to us from Northern Virginia, where he had served since 2004. Charles has served Chapter 105 as President, Vice President, and Legislative Officer. Charles has been a faithful delegate to many North Carolina Federation, national conventions, and national legislative conferences. He has served NARF extraordinarily in that capacity. Charles has a likable personality which enables him to recruit members to assist the chapter and to advance NARF goals and objectives. His research concerning legislation that could have an impact on NARF members far exceeds our past expectations. He is a devoted member of NARF who has offered himself for national responsibility. Charles is currently the Federation National Legislative Officer. Charles explores ways to create income for the chapter. He compiled a list of funeral homes in the area and offered them an opportunity to dress our group for a donation to our coffers. It was a uniquely successful idea. Having worked with Tom Hobgood, I believe that Charles is just the kind of member that Tom would have endorsed for the receipt of an award in his name. Charles is an excellent candidate for the Thomas N. Hobgood Award for Legislative Advocacy. And this is signed by Bill Austin, past president, and Bobby Williams, current president of NARF Chapter 105. Congratulations, Charles Talley, on winning the 2019 Thomas N. Hobgood Award for Legislative Advocacy. And now, the President's Awards. Each year, the President of the Federation selects individuals that he wishes personally to award. This year, President Tom Jennings has chosen to recognize 6 people for his President's Awards. Those individuals are Henry Bratley, Executive Vice President; Sam Crane, Treasurer; David Phillips, Secretary. Next is Robert Allen, Immediate Past President, Parliamentarian, and Editor. Ron Buffalo, Membership Coordinator and Past President. Christine Huber, Area 3 Vice President. And now, comments from Tom Jennings.
I just want to mention a little bit about the the presidential awards. That's honor that the president has. Want to particularly recognize Henry Bradley's been my right-hand man. We've worked very closely together for the last 2 years. We've managed there's only 2 people that are on my favorites on my cell phone. One is Henry, the other is Cheryl. I think I talked to Henry maybe even more than Cheryl. So we've worked very much together and working through challenging times both last year and this year. Recognizing Sam and Dave as the other current elected statewide officers that is part of our team. And really, I could have mentioned the whole board, but we've tried to work together as a team. Robert Allen as my mentor and predecessor has been a very tremendous help as our parliamentarian, as advisor in other aspects. Certainly his work as editor, his work on our bylaws, very much appreciated. Ron, you saw Ron Buffalo has been an occasional, as a past president, he's been advisor at times and very helpful, and he's also been very involved with various parts of the aspects of the Federation, bylaws and the manuals and so forth. And when given the job of membership coordinator, as you could tell in his presentation today, he's put a lot of work and organization and so forth into that, and certainly want to recognize him for that. And Chris Huber and is leaving the board at the end of this time. We really appreciate her years of service. I think it's more than the 2 years listed there. And she's done a lot in her area to represent her chapters. She's pushed a lot for our working to get into federal agencies in her area. I've also was privileged as president and vice president to go to a couple of the picnics in the Greensboro area, I believe it was. Yes, and she organized much of the organization of those picnics, which were very enjoyable. So we're going to miss Chris, and everyone else involved here. So again, as president, I very much appreciate the support that I've had from the team here. Any success I've had because of all of you, not because of me. And that's all I have right at the moment.
Thank you for watching the NCNARF 64th Annual Awards Ceremony by a GTM. We invite you to view it again at ncnarf.org in the 2020 meeting section. We encourage you to reach out and congratulate the awardees.